He's Viper. It's just such a problem. King gonna get left on already, and Fire deletes him. And Noorg, I think this might be the fight that brings it all home as Copy goes golden. Big Darshan still fighting it up as the double goes over to Fire. Copy gonna suffer the first death. The laser just barely gonna miss. Bananda, with all the speed you could ever ask for, is gonna chase down the Zoe and make sure that death comes through. And
on its head, and it's gonna be Baron for Noorg. Just take a look at this. Straight in there, stride breaker. He knew that even with the first one getting bopped out, all straight into 4 people, and Rel sees the play. That was a great combination from both Viper and Big to make that play happen.
Nice bubble here from Copy to make sure they get at least one back. But not so lucky after that, as there's the 4th kill and the Lazy escorts his Zoe out safely. Shunfire forced to ulti. Big cooldown to lose outside his dragon.
Don't know how Copy got caught
a bad
here.
bush spot.
Oh man,
he doesn't get hit. Oh, he's flashing in. He knows there's people in there. It is blind flash ultis over the wall. What an absolute beast!
That's hilarious. It was super close to getting the kill on Copy, but now for sure we'll get second dragon for Noorg.
I like it. I like the play. Knows that people are in there. Cancel some backs.
I think that they had the perfect information that it was there. Fade away from Darshan to get the kill.
And it continues.
Oh yeah, I guess we're going straight. No. Nah, okay, you were trying to trick me there, thinking we are going to see the entire fight with Copy just getting opened up on.
Solo kill. No, need one more laser there. Copy able to walk out of there, but very good pressure from Fire there in mid lane. Gonna maybe get some plate money out of the deal, and healed the Herald. Already dropped it. There it is. But not dead just yet. Sion also zooming in as King is looking for a last hit, but not going to grab it as Copy is low, but also not felled. And Noorg will be repelled away from the enemy in hips for now, so Cloud9, at least if nothing else, will kick the team out of their base while their Baron buff is just expiring.
All right, this game is lengthening, and you know what? It's mostly because even though these fights haven't been found from Cloud9, no, it's not as if they're not trying. Shurnfire, as I said, is making attempts. They're just making it.
Fire actually locked down King long enough alongside Value to get that kill, but Cloud9 still fighting it out here. And low but not dead just yet. Big also low as Value is cutting up for his lifetime. And King, I'm sorry, he is still alive. I must have misread the situation because Cloud9 just barely get away with that team fight.
That was a great job to reposition by King during the fight to get out of the way of Value. But he had both sums and still jumps into Value and dies. So, end of the fight, not the best decision to make.
In, but can't get the kill, just doesn't have the execution. And Viper, he's dancing all over the shop into the shrine. He goes Q over the wall. He's going to find that kill. Darshan's dead as well, as Noorg is ripping into the enemy base. Copy will finally get the shot down on Akali. Big's going to die as well. Value's going to die for the 3rd. And Noorg, I thought they'd made the right play, but it's a little too aggressive. Copy goes golden. Status will save him as Fire. Just hope he face checks again, but King is on the hunt. They found him with a blue trinket. Very nicely done, and now Fire's the one checking.
I mean, this goes back to that earlier interview that we saw the last time they faced off, where Darshan was expecting a better Noorg. You know, we've all seen them play throughout Amateur and in the Proving Grounds, and when they finally faced off, it was a 3-1 in Cloud9's stead. This game seems like Noorg came back to play. I think the fundamentals of which they're playing the game is perfect. Hey guys, we're taking this one. For sure we will kill Rel. The team follows through. And the moment the fight was going on longer than they would have wanted it to, yeah, we're backing away. He just comes in and nabs the dragon. And with the thumbs up play.
Yeah, saw it the whole time, had the speed shrine there, dips in for the steal. Shern was almost there in time. I think would have actually been something he could have smited as well, but let's go all the way back here. Shernfire in his own junk in the red buff, and King's going to start the dragon. Darshan already in the mix. Copy finding the Everfrost on a Big. And now Viper looking to go in the backline. Copy just gets deleted as Noorg going to leap into battle. Now King gets knocked up by Fire. A double kill for Value. Going to make it a 3rd. The man's going to be on for a pentakill here. There's the triple as King is trying to fight as best he can. He's going to make a 4. Give the man the penta. He's earned it as Darshan going to be the last one down. And that is game and pentakill for Value and Noorg.
Value was waiting for it, and and says
that he helped him really understand, like, A, how to communicate with his jungler, some laning things, and these are all things that I think if you think you have your mind made up about who Vivefire is, maybe you want to take a look again, because these are all areas that he has really improved on and matured as a player. I already called out the way that he does like to roam out of lane, more specifically to go to top side. We've touched upon that on previous desks as well. He loves to help out his
top side. This is where things have gone bad, and now it looks like there won't really be anything happening too much elsewhere. Blabber is doing a good job keeping up with the Udyr here. He's not on the Nocturne. Hecarim does farm faster than Nocturne does, so he'll stay up easily.
Absolutely. Well, we can see both mid laners did get to go back to base, but given that Burks didn't have the TP, that tells me he got to push, he created the mana advantage, he gets to shove it in, save that teleport, which can mean you've got to be more careful in those side lanes. If you hard commit to some sort of an engage as the Rel, for example, who wants to play aggressive, and you get TP'd on by the Zoe, that can absolutely...
This game already. Noorg was hyper confident that they could win a fight like that. For Viper to hop over the wall and say, all right, guys, we're taking this one. For sure, we will kill Rel. The team follows through. And the moment the fight was going on longer than they would have wanted it to, yeah, we're backing away. He just comes in and nabs the dragon. Ando with the thumbs up play.
Yeah, saw it the whole time. Had the speed shrine there. Dips in for the steal. Shern was almost there in time. I think would have actually been something he could have smited as well, but
Doesn't carry before. This is the game that they need him in.
oh, Shernfire's just blitzing up topside. That should be a kill. It's Darshan that collects it, and Viper a little too far forward there, losing the trade to Darshan. Absolutely loses the 2v1, but at least a trade for the Dragon here on the Noorg side. They'll collect the first Dragon at just under 13 minutes.
Yeah, Noorg had the information that Hecarim was on the opposite side of the map, so... Yep, you're right. Viper just playing too far forward. You only take the fights that you're super confident in, rather than just taking them for the sake of it. So that's a long death timer, 27 minutes into the game, 36 seconds. That was a timer in which Noorg wanted to be able to take down this bottom lane inner turret, so just a really bad timing for Vivefire overall.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, that was an ET's untimely end. Thankfully for him, I guess, there wasn't any major objective up, so not a bad time to die, but still not a good value and Noorg.
Value was waiting for it and says surprise, assassinates Copy, and the rest is history. That was insane from Value, and that was just the coffin being locked in from Noorg. It looks like that's going to be game one for them.
Yep, easy finish here for Noorg there. They had the wave ready in mid, they TP'd through, instantly go for the Nexus, and no one's going to be alive as they put it to ruin. It's Noorg up 1-0 against Cloud9 once again.
Value was huge this game. Before that fight even happened, 5 kills, 4 items.
He's going to Willy Wonka, and he's getting absolutely nothing.
I need to go down to the Chocolate River and get something back in, man. I'm not too sure what Tomio can do, but hopefully he can get some sweets back into his pocket. With this being said, though, take a look at his first blood, man. This is real smart.
Yeah, Kenzie does not, in fact, flash in place. That is, in fact, just a visual bug coming through, but this is what we were talking about. Udyr clears so much faster than Hecarim will. It doesn't have the same kind of team fight presence. It means it gets first move. It has an opportunity to dictate the pace of play in ways that Hecarim often does not. And this is the kind of...
I said earlier, there are going to be sometimes he's in position for, a cast back towards the enemy team, but you don't want Rel to be anywhere near close to King. King does have flash now, so that's positive. But he was struggling the last time he had both sums up, so it's not going to help out.
I think the thing that I'll really take away from this series, actually regardless of the result of this game, is that decided that we are the better team in a game that is closer. So they're trying to minimize the volatility in a lot of the early game and just scale through King and trust in their ability, their coordination and their team fighting as the game gets later on, because they are the more experienced team. And Noorg are just kind of doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on finding ways to get an advantage early on so they can do what they've done to so many teams, Cloud9 Academy included, and run them over once they get an advantage.
Yeah, the fundamentals are honestly what has separated Cloud9 Academy from the rest in Academy and in Proving Grounds. So.
Oh, big ulti out of big again, finds 3. King is Viper. It's just such a problem. King gonna get left on already, and Fire deletes him. And Noorg, I think this might be the fight that brings it all home as Copy goes gold, and big Darshan still fighting it up as the double goes over to Fire. Copy gonna suffer the first death. The laser just barely gonna miss, but Anda, with all the speed you could ever ask for, is gonna chase down the Zoe and make sure that death comes through. And
Is getting flanks like that.
right, I mean, this is why, you know, we often see like TK or Thresh, right? Being a very common part of these Jinx comps, because you need another way to protect your Jinx. Because when this happens, you just can't do anything.
Man, even with Lee Sin out of the meta, he finds a way to just redirect him back into his own team. That was just beautiful to see. Viper is incredible, and to take a tweet that he had, really think that they had the perfect information that it was there. Fade away from Darshan to get the kill.
And it continues.
Oh yeah, I guess we're going straight. No, okay, you were trying to trick me there, thinking we were going to see the entire fight. But Coffee's just getting opened up on.
So the kill, no, need one more laser there. Copy able to walk out of there, but very good pressure from Fire there in mid lane. So maybe get some fleet money out of the deal. And healed the Herald. Already dropped it. There it is. Lazy escorts his Zoe out safely. Fire forced to ulti. Big cooldown to lose outside this dragon.
Don't know how Coffee got caught
a bad
here.
push spot.
Oh man.
He doesn't get hit. Oh, he's flashing in. He knows. There's people in there. It is blind flash. Ulti's over the wall. What an absolute beast.
That's hilarious. Was super close to getting the kill on Copy, but now for sure we'll get second dragon for Noorg.
I like it. I like the play. Knows that people are in there. Cancel some backs.
Window here for a flash bear slap. He's not really just looking for a gank and some damage.
Was worth a try. Fire in there as well. And that's a big amount of damage. Flash picked up though by Copy, and now Shenfire's gonna get in there, trying to punish Ander as much as he can. That W's doing work. Copy's flashing in. Ander, he's dead for first blood, but Shenfire's gonna donate the doubles.
Oh man. That one's hard to call which one got the better of it.
Fire actually locked down King long enough alongside Value to get that kill, but Cloud9 still fighting it out here. And low but not dead just yet. Big also low as Value is cutting out for his lifetime, and King, I'm sorry, he is still alive. I must have misread the situation because Cloud9 just barely get away with that team fight.
That was a great job to reposition by King during the fight to get out of the way of Value, but he had both subs and still jumps into Value and dies. So end of the fight, not the best decision making.